three bases. So I really don't see how Washington can come back into the game. It looks like Washington is attacking that 4 o'clock base that is not really well defended. There's a Nidus Canal there. Oh, but Firebats killing so many Zerglings there. All the reinforcing Zerglings just getting slaughtered by the Firebats. Swarm going down now, but that's not going to be enough because those Firebats deal melee damage. So all the Lurkers and Zerglings under the Swarm are definitely going down. That 4 base clock is going down. Just as I was saying that, I was not sure of how Washington could win this, could come back. There's how he's going to come back. He's attacking that 4 o'clock base magnificently with those Firebats in Marines. We see some little action on the other parts of the map. Ultra is sitting just sitting lonely without any Zerling support. But oh, there are the Ultralists. There are the big brothers, as Roche likes to call them. Big brothers now going to come and defend this base. And oh, lots of Scourge snapping 2 vessels, 3 vessels. Wow, nice Scourge play there from Zero. Zero just completely getting all the science vessels there. But the damage is being done to Zero, I believe. Hwasin is doing a good job. If Hwasin keeps up with the base elimination, the base seek and destroy, I am pretty sure he could come back up in this game.
Yeah, Goose, a little while ago when he was talking about Hwasin starting to get mined out, that's really like the crux of this this timing of the game. Ooh, one science vessel getting scourged. All of them are kind of hanging out there, and 2 of the 5 get scourged. But a lot of irradiates going out before that. Most of the ultras have been irradiated. But we're 18 minutes into the game, which means for a Terran player, your main and natural are certainly mined out. So the 9 o'clock is currently the only source of income for Hwasin, and he knows that he either has to destroy at least one more of Zero's bases or get up one more base of his own, or he's going to be really far behind. With all the ultralists out here, I think he should probably get a lot more vultures and mines than he has been so far. The Firebats were a really good ploy to deal with the Defilers, but now that there's ultras out, mines do a really good job of softening them up as they maraud around the map. It's just so hard to take down ultras. They're so fat and take up so much damage, and before they were only 1-1 Ultralisks. Soon they're going to be like 3-5 Ultralisks. What are they at? Was that a 1 or a 4? I can't even. I think they're 1-4 Ultralisks now. So hard to kill. And sooner or later they're going to be +5 upgraded. And just Marines are so bad at killing Ultralisks that tanks, Firebats, mines, vultures, something else that you need, and of course irradiates. But he's not going to be able to irradiate if he keeps losing his vessels. Managing to save the ones now, but just. Okay, Scourge passing vessels in the middle of the map, that's kind of weird. But getting into the natural expansion, which as you can see is like 40 minerals short of being mined out, so that doesn't really matter. But losing all those SCVs is terrible. And more SCVs are now transferring like into the natural expansion that hasn't even been cleaned up yet. Oh, this is terrible. And a racer trick looks like it's going to be going on because there's so few forces that all Hwasin has is irradiates to fight with. He's got so few Marines at this point.
Oh, this game has been over for the last couple minute or so. Once that third base stop money was over, there's GG from Washington, and ZVT. It's a very interesting matchup, and we saw an earlier one between Modesty and Piano, and I think it's really important if you watch that game again and watch this game, you can really see how much more polished Zero is as compared to Modesty. Modesty's transitions from one phase of the game to the other were very choppy. It was very much of an instant transition rather than the smooth transition we saw from Zero. We saw him have the Defilers out, and then slowly he got a couple Ultras out, and then the big batch of Ultras came out. And whereas for Modesty, it was very much of like an impulse. Okay, now I've got Defilers. Okay, now I've got a lot of Ultras. It was very much of an impulse gaming rather than the smooth transitions. And that's kind of what we talk about sometimes when we talk about more polished, skilled players. Another popular mention you can make in terms between two players that's like where one is a little bit more polished than the other is Shine and Quanro. Quanro, both of them have that same hyper-aggressive micro style, but Quanro's transitions, Quanro's skill in most of the matchups is just a little bit more polished, a little bit better than Shine's, and I think you can go down the list. There's probably a few other good mentions you can make of that type of thing, but Zero is just has become a very polished player in the last year or so, and it really is quite nice to watch.
Oh, definitely. Since that early game Ling run by, he was just in control of the match. He had expansions everywhere. He kept Washington on his toes throughout the entire game. That was really enjoyable to see, and Wow, I should learn Korean because I always look at those charts and I'm really interested in what they're probably trying to say there. But probably something to about Zero being awesome because that's probably what I think. Zero just in control of the match ever since the link run by. Great muta, smooth transitions, not and Hwasin, even though he was under a lot of pressure, he did manage to kill a
Hey,
base.
I think that's Zero's
100?
100th Pro League win. I think that's what that cake is for.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Congratulations, Zero. I just want to apologize because like they were going back and forth from the third to the national expansion so quick, and I kind of was confused and didn't realize that the third was being taken down. That was the critical thing because when that was forced to lift off at about, I went back and watched it at like about 9:15. I'm sorry, 19:15 total. So I don't know what that is because this video is obviously gonna have to be split. Yeah, that was kind of game over because he had no mining bases yet. I'm really sorry I dropped the ball there.
we still love you. Right, guys? We should give Roche a cake.
Hey Varosh, how was your commentary anniversary? I know you hit 1 year about what a few weeks ago, a month ago.
Yeah, I've been commentating for over 13 months now. I'm so happy. I love it. I still suck, but I got a lot better this year, and I hope I get a lot better next year too.
Nice. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this series. Boomshin Stars, my second favorite team, beating my favorite team 4-3. So a little bit of a bittersweet victory there, but definitely an awesome series. Several good games in that series. So go back and watch some of them again if you want. And you got to see a lot of different guest commentators. I think we had what, Gooseheaded, Theed3, Revo, and Varosh, and Soul Seekers technically in the room, but not commentating. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, you guys. Thanks for joining me, and GG's everyone.
GG.